Welcome, everybody, to episode 178 of Aimee and Cody Do Coffee. I'm having a latte, and you're having?
This was my breakfast coffee from Coyote Coffee.
So you're sipping on drip. We have to get to, well, I guess we have to spill the beans now. We're back in Marfa, Texas. We're at the Thunderbird Hotel. So we'll talk a little bit more about Marfa as the show goes on. But we got to keep the format. The integrity of the format is very important to our audience. They organize their understanding of reality around what happened last week and then what's coming up this week. You can't let them down.
No.
So the People's Recap. A new episode of Born in the Bend
Dropped.
premiered last week. Big catch.
Big.
Pun intended.
Pun intended.
Born in the Bend was fishing for this guest. They were trolling for this guest. They were cast netting for this guest. For many moons. For many seasons, many tides. Got him on the hook, though. Jimmy Cantu from Pier 36 is finally on the show. I was lucky enough to be invited to interview Mr. Jimmy. It was a good time. You can listen to it wherever you get podcasts, including at the Born in the Bend website.
Yep.
You can play it right there in your browser. Mr. Jimmy was very gracious. He did a great job. But Pier 36, if you haven't heard yet, has signed a lease to relocate from the spot where it's been for almost 20 years. Pier 36 is coming to downtown Richmond, y'all.
Back. Like, kind of back to downtown Richmond.
Fair point. You have to listen to the episode to get the context on that. The old fire station, when you come across the Highway 90 Brazos River Bridge, that building that was the fire station for a very long time in Richmond has been empty for a long time. Pier 36 will be shucking oysters and having a good time there in 2027. So much, much more information to come on that. Wednesday last week, Fort Bend County Fair released their talent lineup for this year's fair, live music lineup. It's all over the socials now. So I did see that definitely Pat Green's coming. This week, on Wednesday last week, we had a date night / wine club pickup at Truffle and Rye. What else we do? We hung out there with Joey and Katie and some other people for a while. When they packed up, we walked over to Unwine'd, had a little nightcap, hung out with Mike, met some new neighbors. Friday last week, EK held their backyard sale at Jackson 7th, did it over Friday and Saturday. And then we hit the road on Friday. We packed the car up, hit the road, and we drove to Fredericksburg, Texas. Our burg.
Our burg.
We only have one burg in Texas, we think. We have a burg in Virginia. There may be more burgs.
Maybe.
But Fredericksburg is the closest burg
To us.
that bears our name.
Yeah.
There was no preferential treatment that I'm aware of, which is I was a little bit disappointed. I was thinking like the hotel, they would see my ID and like,
Mr. Frederick.
Mr. Frederick. Cruised around a little bit, a beautiful little town. But I think we might want to go back soon. It's a nice place. On the way to Fredericksburg, we stopped over in Austin at Radio Coffee East near the airport and bought some whole bean from them, which we've been sipping on pretty much all week. Let's see, on Saturday back in Richmond, Chef Don and Truffle and Rye teamed up for another Philly cheesesteak pop-up.
Another.
That we missed again.
Yeah, we missed it again. And I do like a Philly cheesesteak.
Same, brother. Same. Preach. And let's see, also on Friday, we arrived here in lovely Marfa, Texas. After an epic drive, but the actual drive, at least this time of year right now, it's beautiful. And it's only a few hours away from Houston. I don't know.
A few? I mean.
Yeah, 8 or 9 hours.
Is that a few?
That's a few. It's not a couple. But we gained
A few times too.
over 4,500 feet of elevation driving this direction. So that's just crazy. And then Sunday, we had farm stand and market back at Jack's and 7th. We went to a place called Bordeaux here in Marfa on Sunday. So cool thing, it's a couple actually, Houston transplants that are out here. Very talented couple. They opened up a place called Bordeaux, which is an Italian deli, mind-blowing sandwiches and gelato. I think it was recommended by 2 people to us before we came, and I think we're going to recommend it to about 200 people. Or actually, since now it's in the show, 2 billion people are going to learn about it. So best of luck, Mikey, Mr. Mikey, with keeping up with all the demand now that you've been on Aimee and Cody Do Coffee. Yeah. And then Sunday night, we drove about 30 minutes from Marfa to a town called Alpine, and they've got an outdoor theater under stars, like an amphitheater. So we got to go and check out a local production of Schoolhouse Rocks.
Schoolhouse Rock Live. Great.
Unironically, it was really good. And it was beautiful, being outdoors under the stars. You could see mountains in the background. Today, we're recording on Monday the 13th. We just got back from visiting a cool place called the Sentinel here in Marfa.
Okay.
So what's coming up this week? Wednesday, as usual, over at Lit, 10 a.m. they're doing their Fiber Arts meetup, and 6 p.m. general trivia. Over at Truffle and Rye, 6 p.m. that evening, Mahjong 102 is happening for all you expert Mahjong people. If you're a beginner, you better watch out. Don't show up. You're gonna get you.
This one's not for
Eat
you.
you. Also on Thursday, live music on the Brazos. The concert series returns, featuring the Emotions.
Okay. What kind of music do they do?
But that starts at 6:30 at Westendorf Park. So if you can make it out there, please do. Friday this week, there is a pop-up market happening on Morton Street. Not the First Friday market, but something very similar. I think there's enough demand from the vendors that
Okay. I like this. This
that we're
is good.
trying out kind of another event. Bring some more people down to downtown for another Friday during summertime. Cool to see. That's going to go from 4 to 8, and it's going to be located just where the farmers market, artisans market usually is. I got a lot of caffeine in my body right now, so I'm talking a little fast. Saturday, we got, I think, a new artist playing at Lit. Might be their first time, maybe their second time. Alan Villatorro.
You've talked about this before, so
Have I?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 7 p.m., this Alan person, who may or may not have played at Lit before, is playing at Lit. Starting at 8 p.m. at Unwine'd, Java 5. This is night 1, the 18th, Saturday 18th, night 1 of Unwine'd's 5-year anniversary celebration week.
Oh, very cool.
And congratulations to Mike and Lindsay on that. We'll hop over to Tuesday, the 21st. Backyard Storytime with Christina returns that morning, 10 a.m. EK is having a, how do I say this? Because I'm not invited, so I always hesitate. A women's only business networking event.
Would you even want to go if it wasn't?
No, but I'm just saying, like, imagine if Blockhouse hosted a men's only business networking event. I mean, the volume of nag that would start. I don't want to start a fight. So EK is teaming up with She Means Business. I'm going to start He Means Business and see what happens.
Do it at the Voltex.
Maybe so. Fair. 10 a.m., Tuesday the 21st, EK teaming up with She Means Business. I think we're going to land the plane. We'll call this a show. Cheers. All right. We'll go check on our children, make sure that they haven't broken any of the hotel's property.
There are sounds of delight and excitement coming from.
I hope that's what it is. It's not just whimpering before someone passes out. So thanks everybody for tuning in as always. We really do appreciate it. We hope you all have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next time.